Hey, Sag Seekers. What's up? um, let's look into the next month for you. If you're new, hi, my name is Morgainne, and this is the Existential Shift. I'm going to work with the Rider Waite Tarot deck. Let's tap into Sagittarius, please. The High Priestess. Very fast. It came out very fast. Often I need to shuffle for a little bit. It gives me, like, Spirit gives me the opportunity to speak the intuitive streamline that comes. And it's just like, we don't have time for this. We gotta speak this. We don't have time for this. We gotta speak this. Something that has been kept, not necessarily a secret, although could be. Oh, by the way, you're sitting right here. Hi. If you want, you don't have to. It's a cool place, nice scenery. Yeah. Um, sorry. So it might be something that was kept secret. It doesn't have to be, but either way, I'm picking up, which is interesting, given that the high priest doesn't traditionally say that, but I'm picking up this needs to be spoken. Maybe in a specific um, atmosphere, in a specific way, to a specific person, maybe not publicly and, um, vocally, in a selective manner, in a discerning manner. But the wisdom can't stay either in your heart and scripted and just in your heart, but not worn on your skin to whatever or whoever is relevant. Um, it needs to be playing out in reality, in the reality of your life. It's been inner for a while. I'm really strongly getting that it should not remain hidden collectively. Three of Wands. Yeah, there's a mutual recognition. Um, I feel like maybe it's a mutual recognition between two people that needs to be spoken, it needs to be said between those two people. So if there has been a silent knowing between you and someone, um, but you haven't actually talked about it, since the recent new moon, count in either 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, it needs to be spoken. Something about timing is of the essence. If there's a window of opportunity picking up. Two of Swords. Something about it really scares you. It brings up emotional pain from the past. Um, maybe you're scared. Maybe you're scared of rejection. Maybe you're scared of sounding crazy. I don't know, depending on what it is. Maybe, I don't know, there's all kinds of possible fears. They all stem not from reality as it is from past heartache that you translate as logic, as reasoning, but it's actually deeply rooted fear. So maybe you want to meditate on that. Maybe you want to work on trying to figure that out. At least recognize why you don't want to speak about it. Don't excuse things to yourself. Don't gaslight yourself. And from then, once you understand what's going on, then it will be easier to make a decision a better decision for you that is more relevant because it's not guided by a misconception of where it's coming from. Judgment. I was just thinking we have two twos on the table, the High Priestess and then Two of Swords, and now Judgment is 20. And yeah, you're going to snap out of this level of denial or suppression very quickly. It's going to get very loud inside your head and possibly also outside of you, meaning like something is going to be said clearly, something is going to come out of hiding within you outside. This could be coming from your subconscious to your conscious. This could be coming from inside your head to, verbalize. Could be both. Could be coming from you, could be coming from the other person, could be both of you. Um, there's a profound realization coming. So something that you've been knowing intuitively and has possibly been abstract, amorphic in a way, now is becoming very clear. Like the story is clear, the understanding is a lot more clear. Like um, from intuition, it becomes cognitive, right? And factual. And it's time. I'm getting it's time, it's time, it's time. The Tower, this scares you a lot. This requires like you really stepping out of your comfort zone. And also part of the reason why your psyche may have been kind of shoving it is because you know that acknowledging it has a lot of consequences, a lot of, once you acknowledge this, it's like a domino effect. A lot of things in your reality will have to change and shift in order to align with this. And it's scary. It's a lot. Um, Overwhelming even. Um, there's this profound, powerful level of recognition, of understanding, of eureka, of remembering. You remember something suddenly that like puts everything into a different context and changes everything. And it's like it's overwhelming. I'm really feeling a sense of being overwhelmed. Um, there is an event that will also be overwhelming in this way. Um, it's like there's an announcement of some sort or news of some sort that just change everything. But I think that it changes everything to align with something that you knew deep inside or to align with that which you now decide to speak about or vocalize or becoming aware of. Um, I'm sorry, I'm really feeling like the level, like the physical response um, to this realization or news. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. That makes me think it might have to do with love or a relationship. It's another two. Okay, we'll take it. And the star, yes, we'll take it. Sure. Who am I to refuse? And also coming right after the tower is 16, the star is 17. After the breakdown comes the breakthrough, right? After the loss comes the realization of the gain. I'm not picking up like an exterior disaster, this with judgment and Two of Cups and the star, this feels just like transformative and shocking on the inside. It's like, but it's led by your spirit and it's understood by you. It doesn't feel like a misfortune that happens or an injustice that overwhelm. No, it's like it's just life changing, and also not exactly life changing. It's like a lot of things remain the same, but that one thing that changes is so profound that it transforms the entire approach to everything else, kinda. I'm not even sure I know what I'm talking about here, but if you resonate and you want to share with me in the comments, that would be really great. I always really enjoy reading or hearing how my readings, play out and how they speak to you. Because I remember, I speak to a camera, and there's so many wondrous, beautiful seekers out there watching me, but you're not in me. You're not with me in the room so that I can pick up energetically. I don't see your facial expression. I don't pick up the energy and how you respond. I don't know. So it would be really nice to get that feedback and that sense of like, okay, how does that affect you? How does it speak to you, you know? Um, and sorry, the Two of Cups and the Star, this is definitely love. This is not like maybe. This is very genuine soulmate connection that could also come as a surprise, like out of the blue. Like you would never expect that to happen. Like you didn't anticipate it. Maybe it's not that you didn't anticipate it, you didn't anticipate the circumstances in which it happens, or the maybe it's completely outside of your comfort zone or of your habit or of your typecast or of your type. I'm sorry. I don't know. There's something it does bring out a lot of inside gunk that has been really pushed down and suppressed because it's beautiful. Thank you. It fills you up with so much light. Your heart really expands and it takes up a lot more space in your auric field. And so the gunk that was there just doesn't have room. It's kind of pushed out. Or, you can look at it as like light entering a dark room and just kind of cast away the darkness. So in a way, this expansion of your heart and like this overwhelm of feelings, it just energetically and psychologically pushes out or phases or casts out the emotional and energetic gunk. This could be literally such powerful energy that it just cleans out karmic residue in your system. It just leaves you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Stallion, or if you were really drawn to the caption, or if you hear this and you really resonate with it, these are general readings. So remember that secret. And it's not just for, okay? But also not necessarily for the next month. I mean, honestly, I used to like, in case you're new, I used to mostly do like by for horoscopes for the month, for the next month, and it would be like described. Okay, this is for June. Um, but I realized that I'm doing myself and my viewers a disservice because a lot of the things I say in my readings are timeless. They're just teachings, spiritual teachings, energetic teachings that are applicable to our life, not just to one time frame. Um, and this is a medium that can catch you at any time. Suddenly, a video from 5 years ago could suddenly pop up in your feed, and you see the date, and you're like, "Oh, it's not for me," but maybe it is for you. So I don't want you to be limited by the definitions or the captions. So I feel like this will better serve my work and you guys if I just, let it show up for you. And, you can watch it now and when I record this, when I upload this, and you can watch it later and see how it played out, or maybe it will play out actually later. I don't know. So yeah, I still do pretty much the same quantity. Like every month I do around 13 tarot scopes, one for each sign. I don't skip a sign. Whenever I make a batch, I just go through the entire zodiac sign. I don't just suddenly do two. So if you feel like you haven't seen your sign, I either didn't get to it or I've already done it. Um, but either way, it will happen. No worries. It's just I don't want to limit the videos with a time frame. Anyway, so where were we? Fixing the light apparently. Ooh, mysterious. What's up here? All right, sure. No? Okay. Oh, it keeps going out of focus. Oh, there. Oh, there we go. Mm. Okay. Sorry, you don't understand why I'm doing this, but I understand, like, looking at the camera, I just wanted. Right. Oh my God. Meshy. Messy, messy. Is this better? No. I know what you're thinking. I need to get myself better lighting. You are not wrong. You are not wrong, my friend. Okay. Okay. We'll just have to do coffee. What are you bitching about? Be a Pollyanna. Look at the positive. Sorry, did I just gaslight you? I apologize. You're right. It is taking too long. It is not very professional of me. That is the truth. Okay. Show me more for Saggy. Okay. Six of Pentacles. There will be there will be a very lucky, like it will almost feel divine. A gift of some sort, an opportunity. It's going to be very lucky. It's going to happen. It's going to be exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. Maybe it's a sum of money, an income, an opportunity. Um, it will feel like people are serving as messengers of kindness from the divine, like um, you're going to be like, wow, I couldn't have written it more perfectly. It will feel like people or someone is operating really from love and genuine desire to make you happy. I see a giving or show me more, please. Stuff I keep falling down. I feel like a cat. Like I just do stuff on the shelf and just things are falling down and I'm like, eh. Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. Yes, definitely something. The Star, the Six of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a combination. Very fortunate one, very blessed. It's like winning the lottery kind of thing. Now, it obviously doesn't have to be literally winning the lottery, lottery, although I wish that for you. That would be awesome. But it's more like community, relationships, friendships, love, soul connection. It's gonna feel like you're suddenly blessed with incredible friends or incredible people. There could be children, there could be pregnancy, you could be celebrating a pregnancy or a child or children. Um, maybe you do birthday parties for kids. I don't know, but or events, that incorporates children or for children, or like for mothers and kids. Um, two sixes, two threes, two minor arcanas, twos. Sorry, talking to myself to make more sense out of everything here. Um, okay, good karma. Good karma from past deeds. That's what these cards are saying. I'm suddenly, because the tower is surrounded with such positive cards, but also stressful. Um, I mean, Judgment Tower and Wheel of Fortune. I mean, whoa. I think something so profoundly powerful is going to happen energetically. It just kind of breaks down the karmic or energetic obstacles. Obstacles that are not based in free choice or desire. They're just, kind of annoyances that happen but are not beneficial. It's not like a learning curve. It's just just And I see your path kind of clearing out, and it's like the clouds are dispersing, and your true dharma, your positive karma and true dharma can have, like, the path is cleared for it to come to you. It doesn't keep encountering because it's there, right? And it wants to reach you. It just keeps encountering all kinds of walls um, and blockages, all sorts. But I feel like that's the thing that is breaking down. We have the Empress here. It's just there's so much there's so much positivity in this reading, but it's stressful. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is coming on the other side after a dramatic inner, like, collapse or expansion or both. You're being liberated from something very almost oppressive, if not abrasive, and you're being led home. Being led home. That's powerful. Sorry, I'm looking. Um, there is some very meaningful soulmate connection here that is coming through, that is very loving, very genuine, very clean, very okay, interesting. Hold on, something is coming through. I'm getting the snake in the garden. Hold up, don't freak out, freak out. It's not. Uh, okay, I'm starting to get a visual. Sometimes these things take time with me when I get something like that. So thank you for your patience. Um, so it's dark, but you can see. I don't know if the moon is very bright or there's like tons of stars in the sky. You can hear the twigs break down beneath your feet as you walk. So it's some sort of natural environment. You're not walking on concrete. And you meet someone or something. Could be suddenly an encounter with the snake. I think doesn't have to be an actual snake. It's like could be a symbolic snake. When I say snake, I don't mean like something evil or um, scary. I mean something transformative and wise. Um, under, you're meeting your own instincts. You're encountering your true self underneath the layers. And even though it's hidden, even though it's dark, there's enough light in your heart and in your awareness, symbolized by the lit up sky, to recognize it, even though you kind of want to keep hiding it from yourself. This leads us back to the high priestess in the beginning, the thing that was hidden that needs to be expressed and spoken. We have the divine feminine coming through so strongly with the high priestess and the star and the empress, the morning star, Venus. Love and wisdom, beauty and wisdom, love, beauty, and wisdom. The sixth Sphira from the Tree of Life, the sixth count from the Jewish Tree of Life in Kabbalah. Um, so let's start with the first count, the first Sphira, which is Keter, crown, which means the divine, the oneness consciousness, from which it fragments into the world of polarity, of yin and yang, of Chokhmah and Binah, which is masculine and feminine. And it continues all the way down to the 10th count, which is Malchut, which is kingdom, aka earth. But in the center, the sixth count, it's Tiferet, the chakra, the heart chakra of the cosmos. Um, which represents beauty. Um, you know, when when you watch a beautiful sunrise or a beautiful sunset or a beautiful flower or a beautiful mountain, beautiful ocean sight, you don't tell yourself, wow, this is so superficial. No, you're in awe and you're inspired and you're moved. Um, so beauty is not, even though societally we've kind of drifted into looking at it as something purely superficial and unnecessary, it's actually the source of inspiration and love, and also it's the bridge between this realm to the divine, to one's consciousness. Because the first count, Keter, the last 10th count, kingdom, Malchut, earth. oneness consciousness, the divine world of matter. And then there's the different sphere, but the sixth one, the sixth of beauty, of glory, it's right in the center. It's the bridge. When we encounter something so beautiful, like a butterfly or anything really, we stop and we gaze and um, I feel like it, it connects us, it integrates us with our soul for a moment. Of course, we're always connected to our soul, but um, it creates a really symbiotic integration. Like for a moment, you're not, how do I articulate this? It moves you to a place where you feel part of the cosmos. You know, you're part of the butterfly, you're part of the sunrise, you're part of the ocean, you're part of whatever it is that you're watching that is beautiful. And obviously beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and but it's okay that there's, objective symmetry and objective measure of beauty, and it's also okay that it changes with time and with societal directions, but that in every moment there is such a thing as objective measure that is also subjective because it's relatively to other objective measures in other times or other perspective. Well, I don't want to dive into that rabbit hole. I think you're getting what I'm saying. Beauty is coming through, and and just it's like the heart, just like the sixth count, is just taking over this entire reading. Nothing else really. Money comes along. There's an opportunity, and exceptional psychological breakthrough is coming through, and in community and friendships. And fascinating, surprising events and love. Just a movie. Um, but the thing that really overwhelms this reading and overwhelms me energetically right now is this. And the snake, sorry, going back to it, you're like, but what about the snake? So the snake is your inner instincts that maybe you have analyzed or considered to be bad in some way, or in Buddhism, we'll say a defilement, or a, you know, more Christian terms, a sin. Um, whatever you want to caption it, however you want to label it, it's you put it in that box, and then you put that box deep inside of you because there was no way for you to put it outside of you, because that's trying to like take your heart and put it outside of you just because it's uncomfortable or your liver, whatever. And you can't do that. You could, your system, your soul wouldn't let you. So you put it deep, deep, deep inside, um, and you covered it up with the perception of beauty. You had the perception of beauty cover up your real beauty because you considered it either as superficial or wrong, or but you can't love everything except for that part of you that actually tells you the truth of you. You can't be a truth seeker except when it comes to your own truth. Um, so the snake first looks like a snake to you, and then it becomes this beautiful thing, something that you consider to be either a test or a sin or a defilement, again, depending on your language, your spiritual language. turns out to not be a test, not be something to overcome, rather a blessing, beautiful, beautiful blessing. And it met you along the way. And it turned your skin upside down because it took the insides out. I don't mean it literally. Mm, you are by the end of this time frame for this reading, or you know, whichever it will be for you, um, you will find yourself that you are transformed back into yourself. It's not that your skin is turning upside down. You were wearing your skin upside down, and now you're bringing it back. You're more comfortable with yourself and who you are and how you are and what you are. You no longer judge yourself. Okay, I'm going to continue this reading as for a love sequel. I'm going to reshuffle and repull and look at you and your person of interest for the next month and when you'll be watching it. So if you resonate with this and you want to dive deeper into this love story, you're welcome to join me. I'm going to put it right here on the end screen, but it's available on YouTube, but it's also available on Patreon for separate purchasing, depending if you want it as part of a channel membership or just that specific reading, whatever works for you. Whether I see you there or not, I love you. Stay magic and stay true. Bye for now. Oh.